Coming up next, we're going to have Madame Zee. So I'm going to bring Madame Zee out next. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Sheri. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Madame Zee. Have a good time.
Hi, thanks, Donna.
Bye, honey.
Okay, cool. Let me reintroduce Madame Zee, everybody. Right now, she's going to talk and teach us how to unleash your inner witch for personal power. She's also located in room 33 until 5 o'clock. And her raffle today, she'll be giving away a 30-minute Unleash Your Inner Witch breakthrough session valued at $222. And you can visit her anytime throughout the day and get one free card reading. You can find her at Madame Zee everywhere. Just look for Madame Zee on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere you want. And let me just do a quick little introduction again for you. For those who just came late, who don't know who you are. She lives in Texas, correct?
Yes, Austin.
Austin, Texas. Madame Zee is also known as Suzie Zurn. She is a female empowerment leader who has been involved in the Wiccan and Pagan community for over 25 years, teaching women how to live a more witchy and enchanted lifestyle. She excels at introducing new and old practitioners alike to tarot cards, crystals, witchy woo, and other earth-based metaphysical practices into their lives. She currently mentors students looking to expand their spiritual practices by teaching tarot basics, as well as mentoring new witches through her magical life coaching program. She has courses online. She has workshops coming up. She has all kinds of things that she's teaching, and she will let you know that. And she's going to be making, after her presentation, her giveaway. And you can visit her anytime today. So thank you, Suzie. You got the floor for 25 minutes.
How much time do I have? Before I forget. 25? I didn't hear. 45. 25. I didn't hear you. All right, 25 minutes. So let's go ahead. Today I'm going to talk about how to unleash your inner witch. Let me light a candle for us together so we can be in sacred space together. And what this candle does is it unites us together in light and in flame. So when we are in sacred circle together virtually, we need a point where we can actually visualize our energy together. And the energy is uplifting us together in spirit. Our energy is bringing us together in the virtual space. And this candle is actually the focal point for us while we do this work. So my name is Madame Zee, and I'm a magical life empowerment coach. And I have an online community in the Facebook group and also a witch academy online where we actually do a lot of witching and a lot of empowerment rituals and working with the goddesses and being in tune with Mom Gaia, earth, air, fire, water, and bringing all of that energy together so we can become the high priestess, the magician, the sorceress that we were always meant to be in our lives. Today, for the time that we're going to be together, I want to bring in a goddess that I have been working with that has been called to work with us together in sacred space. And also, I want you to actually do pen to paper or type in the comments in the chat box of some prompts that I'm going to be giving you that I want you to really dive deep into what is holding you back from being the powerful magician, the powerful sorceress in your life so you can create your own destiny. I've been doing this for 25 plus years. For me, whatever you call yourself, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're a witch. For me, that is an empowerment word that I use to describe myself. But if you're not comfortable with that word witch, that is completely fine. With me, with the universe, it's just a word. So being empowered in your life means that you create your own destiny. You stand up for yourself. You're no longer small in your life. You ask and demand what you are worth, and that may be as far as raises in your job. You may feel like you are not being noticed in the effort that you're giving to your family or you may want to live your most authentic life, but you're living in fear and you're not progressing the way that the universe wants you to progress and where the universe wants you to be to become that powerful sorceress. So you may have let your light dim, or you may have lost track of who you truly are meant to be. Who are you supposed to be in this life? Are you honoring the gods and goddesses that have come to you internally? So today I wanted to work with Isis, and she is about magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, goals are becoming reality and want you to stay focused. I want you to type in the chat box if any of you has maybe a reincarnated past to the Egyptian pantheon, or you are drawn to the Egyptian pantheon, or do you feel like you're being pulled to the Egypt type of energy. Just to give you a little bit of background about Isis, she is the mother of all goddesses, not just Egyptian. She is a mother of all goddesses. And someone in the chat room said I had past life in Egypt. Correct. So you may be drawn to working with the goddess Isis. She is the healer. She is the nurturer. She is the high priestess of your life. And I ask yourself, and I want you to ask yourself, and she is telling me that, are you living your life to the highest potential? Are you being the high priestess, witch, or magician, or sorceress? Are you sitting on your throne with your back tall and your, the majestic energy around you? Or are you living in the dark corner of your life? How do you perceive yourself to be right now? And I want you to type in the chat box where you see yourself right now. There is no right or wrong answer. We are in sacred space. This is what I specialize in healing wounds of this kind of things that hold you back. Alexandria said, I'm attracted to Egypt and their relationships to ancient aliens. That is fascinating. Super fascinating. I was just watching a documentary on that. So it's very fascinating. Of course, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, and I love all the alien stuff. So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, Alexandria. Christina said, I'm starting to shine again. Yes. Good for you. Kudos to you. And I give you lots of affirmations and confirmations and give you lots of light to push you into that direction that you need to let yourself shine again. The first step is always the hardest. I work with women that are basically coming out of the witchy broom closet, is what I say. They are tired of living in darkness. They are tired of not living to what they're supposed to be. They are tired of not being powerful in their life. They are tired of feeling like they are not in control. They're tired of feeling just that they don't have a say-so in their life. When you become the powerful magician or witch or sorceress or Isis energy, and you embody that goddess energy, you are embodying that energy, and you are becoming the magician, the sorceress, the goddess in your life. And Young said, Isis has been coming to me lately. I even bought a statue of her. Yes, please honor her. You can do Isis altars to her. She is always wearing blue. And for the stone that you want to work with is lapis lazuli for her. She always has the red symbol on her. She loves gold. She loves yellows. It's very important that and milk and honey for her. Honey is magnificent to work with her. Isis was the daughter of the earth god Geb, and the sky goddess knew it. Yeah. And the sister of deities are Osiris. She has a whole interesting story of how she saved her husband from all these pieces that she was murdered and scattered. And she brought them all together and breathed life back into her husband. So she is the giver of life. So are you living up to the goddess energy of healing, of nurturing, of wealth, of, magic? She is the magician of her life. She is the high priestess. She brought in energy to work with other people, to heal mothers, to heal females, and to really bring in that energy of manifesting her true life and who she really is. I find it fascinating, her story of how she's this powerful goddess, and she is revered even to this day, and she's known as many goddesses, many different names. She is the mother of all of us. So I want you to type in the Zoom chat where you feel in your life that you need to bring this witch power, this goddess power, this healing power into your life. What is lacking? What do you want to change in your life that the high priestess energy, the goddess energy, how it would change your life if you lived your life every day like a goddess, like Isis? If you stepped into your power every single day, what would your life be like? And I would really like to know in the comments how you would manifest that. What would your life be like from the morning to the afternoon to the evening? Would you surround yourself with? Because I'm telling you, high priestesses and, witches and powerful women, they only surround themselves with high vibe people, powerful women, what I call their tribe, the people who are going to uplift them, the ones that we bring together in sovereignty. Those are the women and the people that are surrounded with the goddess energy. So I ask yourself also, who do you need to release in order to become the high priestess of your life? I'm a third degree high priestess. So, and it wasn't easy. I lived in a very small, rural, southern town for many, many years. And I was a high priestess, but I was a high profile position. And there was no way that I could live my life out loud in this small community as a pagan when everybody around me was very much Christian, very much of, if you aren't of the Christian faith, then you are of the devil. It's of evil, good and evil, which has nothing to do with what witching does. Witching is about self-empowerment, female energy, knowing your worth, working with the moon's cycles, knowing how that affects that. And it's also about manifesting in spell work what you want your desired life to be like. It's about personal empowerment. So it's not about all the stigma that everybody thinks it's about. So it's inner inner work, and it's a lot of cord cutting. So I ask you in the comments, what do you need to release in order to step on your throne today? Is it a job that's holding you back? Is it a person that's holding you back? Is it ancestral wounds that's holding you back? Is it, some negative thoughts or something that your mother has said to you from her point of view or coming from her hurt that's always held you back? Is it, your sister that's holding you back? What is it that's holding you back that you need to release to step into your Isis power, to step into your sovereignty, to step into creating the life that you want? Because as women, we were taught from a very long time ago, from a very small age, from lineage to lineage, that we weren't allowed to ask for things. We were supposed to be quiet. We were supposed to throat chakra closed. We weren't supposed to ask for validation. We weren't supposed to ask for that raise. We were supposed to be servant of the community and be servants to our household without asking for, a day off or not asking for appreciation. That was our job. Well, it's no longer like that anymore. Women have taken the shift in energy is starting. It's already started. We're kind of in the middle of the shift, which is why we're having this kind of difficult time. People don't want to let go of the old way of doing things and step into their power, and it's painful. So I know exactly what it feels like when you're not living in your power. You feel less of a person. You feel like you have no control. You feel like you're just a victim of the situation, or in reality you're not. In reality, the Isis, the female energy, the goddess within you, has that power to stand up, bring her sword up, and cut those cords and say, this is what I'm doing. I'm demanding that this happens in my life, and I am moving forward with this. But you have to rise up to your power. You have to be able to bring that goddess energy into you with meditation, with journaling, with ritual work, meditation, ritual, whatever you call it. I call it ritual work. Candle magic, working with the cycles of the moon, working with earth, air, fire, water, bringing all of that energy into yourself so you become one powerful force of nature. Can you imagine what your life could be like if you were totally sovereign, if you totally brought in all of those elements where you're completely supported from the universe, what you could accomplish? Let's catch up on comments. I feel like I've been talking so much. I've been talking too much today. Christina said, I've always been a diva and spoke my mind. Good. Something happened last year and I became silent. We need to figure that out. What happened, Christina? What happened to you? Or I feel like something happened or someone said something to you to keep you small. Trust issues. And here's the thing, if you don't surround yourself with powerful women or people, I work mainly with women, although I do work with some men, but they're fully vetted. If you outshine other people, they don't like it, and they'll try to dim your light. That's why it is so important that you surround yourself with high priestesses, with that energy of, the goddess energy, the spiritual, guru, the person who's going to uplift you, so that they're not threatened by how powerful you are or how much you want to shine. Because as the ego-centered kind of society, we don't want anybody to outshine us at all. All of the information has to be from me, or all the spotlight has to be on me. And that's not what spirituality is about. As being a witch, it is our duty to uplift other witches so we can build that pyramid to the top together. And we have the duty to share things with other witches and to other, women who need our help. We are very much women-centered, and we are very much uplifting in our circle. Let me check up on comments. So, all right. So how are we on time? Are we good on time? You good on time? I don't want to go over because I have a raffle to give away also.
We have 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. So I want you to write down for the last, so we only have 10 minutes. I want you to write down or either put in the chat room what you are going to change in your life today. What energy of the goddess can you bring in your life today that's going to change your circumstances? Whether it could be a small thing for you, but it doesn't matter how big or small the step is. The life lesson that Isis is telling you is that you've got to do it. You've got to make a stand today. It doesn't have to be a big stand. Small stands lead to big actions and big transformations. So it doesn't have to be a huge thing. If it's a small thing for you, you need to celebrate that. You need to bring Isis in. If you're working with Isis, do the altar to Isis. Do meditation with Isis. Bring in, we have a crystal person here that you can go over to her store and buy some lapis lazuli. That's a way of honoring her. lighting Isis incense, which is going to be your frankincense and your myrrh, that kind of energy is honoring your inner goddess every single day. And if you do that ritual and honoring your inner goddess every single day, you become more powerful. You'll see that transformation. Every single day you get a little bit taller, you get a little bit stronger, your voice becomes a little louder, your life changes. People fall away that no longer need to be with you because you're shedding that skin. You're shedding the things that keep you heavy and down and keep you weighted from becoming that high priestess magician that you need to be. Yep. She's going to make an altar today. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're going to make an altar today. So I want to show you a picture of Isis one more time. I love her. And Ankh is another one. The third eye is another one you can bring in. And you will always see her depicted with wings, as she is very much a protector. Okay. So, all right. I am going to be in room 33 if you want a goddess reading or another empowerment reading where we can dive deep on what is holding you back. I have a new moon circle coming up tonight that we're going to be doing some ancestral healing that is available. If you want some more information on that, please come join me in my room 33 and we can sit and talk about all kinds of things coming up, how to work with goddesses. If you're like, Madame Zee, I'm not really a goddess or an Isis person, but I'm drawn to Bridget, or I'm drawn to Callie, or I'm drawn to the Green Tarot, please let me know and we will create something together for you. Everybody's magic is different. And this is how I support my students, is I teach you where you're at. There is no blanket cookie cutter coaching or program. I support you where you're at and what deities you want to work with and what goddess energy you want to bring in. I work with newbie students all the way to seasoned students. So come see me in room 33. So Jan wants to purchase a reading with me, and I can send you that link, or if someone would send them that link, that would be totally grateful for that. And also, let's go ahead and give away my 30-minute freebie reading. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. And this is a 30-minute unleash your inner witch kind of thing. So we'll look at what's going on, and then we'll probably work on a plan. So it's diving deep into what's going on. There may be some tears. That's okay. It's sacred space when we are together. And I'm giving that away for free. So type in the numbers between 1 and 100 for that free reading. And it's a 30-minute reading. So let me write down the numbers.
Everybody in the chat, write down 1 through 100. She's going to write down a number. She's going to hold it up, and you're going to have an opportunity to have a 30-minute session with her. If you want to have a paid session, you need to go back to the event page, click on tickets, scroll down to her number of her room, and then click on it to proceed, and then it will bring you to her calendar, and you click the time slot that you want. And she's going to be with us for 2 more hours. So book a couple of tickets with her and make it worth your time. So we have some numbers. Before I read out the numbers, everybody got their guess in if you want a 30-minute session. Okay, we have 66, 77, 99, 73, 53,
1 through 100.
1 through 100. Any more guesses? Want a session? Just put in the box in your chat. Here we go. Here comes more numbers. You got a lot of people here. Just put your number in the chat. The closest number is going to win. All you have to do is put your number in the chat box.
1 through 100, so you can win a 30-minute session with me.
Okay, I think we got enough. We got our numbers up there.
That's it.
That's it. One last
Okay, it's
last
closed.
call.
No more. No more. Last call.
Last call. Okay, and the grand winner is 22.
22.
So look at that. Look who won. Well, I think Mary Fran won. She got 9.
You got 9. Okay.
Mary Fran and Yon, you were next with 53, so you could have had it. You were just the next winner. Too bad. It would have been you if Mary Fran didn't get it. So book your session with her.
Corb.
Okay, cool.
Got it. Congratulations, Mary Fan.
Mary Fran, make sure you come see her or get in touch with her, and she knows how to reach you, and you get your session. Maybe I don't think you have time today because she only has 2
we'll have to
hours left.
schedule outside of the event, but I have a calendar. So come see me in 33, and we'll get you a schedule for next week.
And then go to 33. I go back to the page and find you one.
No.
Say that again.
No. All we have to do is let you in the room. You just let the Zoom engineer know that you want to visit a room. The only reason you go back to the main page is to book a paid session if you want her.
And I'll let the Zoom engineer too know to let you in.
Yeah. So Alexandria is assisting, making sure that you're accommodated. So if anybody has any questions, you can message Alexandria in the chat, or you message me. And the Zoom engineer, Vicky, will let you into the room based on the availability. If they're not in session, then she can see you.
Okay. Thank you all. That was great. Thank you for hanging out with me.
All right. Thank you so much.